going through this shit every day and been through this shit and it's still fucking with us to this day because motherfuckers didn't believe what really happened to us. Okay? So man, what the fuck? I came in this bitch to literally start my fucking community. Like, what the fuck? I'm not starting it like this because this right here is not fucking healthy for me. Don't get my live taken down though, please. Please, y'all can control this shit how you want to.
Tia, I want to ask you a question. If somebody sit here and tell you majority of the times that they been intimate with somebody, it was on the SA level, but then they was on a live the other day saying they never even thought about that. How would you take it? And that's
Not
all people.
wanting
Hold
to
on, Poozie.
continue to relive
Poozie.
your fucking
Please
trauma.
hold on.
Hold on, Poozie. But let me answer him. I can't. That's why I'm trying to get an understanding because I don't know any of this. See that clip that T played from with her daughter? I didn't know none of that. So that's why I'm just trying to get an understanding of what actually happened and what's going on. I don't know.
And that's why people are trying to tell Poozie, if you could say you never thought of this, how could you sit there and tell your daughter that that's how she was conceived?
My answer, I chose really not to ever say any of that shit because at the end of the day, I did what a mama could do best for that child that they didn't want. And thank God my mama was there to be able to take that baby. When that baby popped out of me on November 1st at 12:30 a.m., I looked at that child and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. And her grandmother, who turned out not to be her biological, all of them was in the room with me. She said, don't worry about it, baby. We got this. Them people knew I didn't want that baby. I didn't want the baby. The baby knew I didn't want her. I tried every chance I could. When my daughter said, when I had my son in 2005 and my daughter told my mama that she wanted to be a family, I tried my best to love and do what I could for her and my other two children. I tried my best, but because I knew what happened to me, I lived with it and I lived with it and I tucked it and I tucked it and I fucking tucked it until January 26, 2020 fucking 5. Then it all came the fuck out like a goddamn volcano. I had lived with that shit all my fucking life. Listening to y'all tell them stories, I didn't choose to chime in because I knew eventually my truth would have to come the fuck out.
But
So
then
y'all
you just
remember when I
hold on,
said, so
T.
y'all remember when I said
T,
no.
T,
Remember when I
hold on,
said,
T,
this
mute
she
up,
told her daughter on live and
T,
she just said
T, T,
that wasn't
stop,
the first time her daughter hearing it.
Right, but she don't want to hear that.
My
Hold
daughter
on.
heard
Oh,
my daughter
Jesus.
heard about her conception when me and her moved into her father's house in Fort Worth around about 2020, whenever
But
she
you
got
just
pregnant with my
told us you
granddaughter.
just let it all down.
I said to y'all, to strangers who don't even fucking matter.
You said you just, man, play your
You
live back.
just said your
Play your
daughter
live back,
found that
man.
out.
She knew
Yeah.
that girl when she asked when me and her daddy, when my mama called when I was living in Texas and my mama called and said you're gonna have to come get her because I'm not dealing with this shit and fucked up and got pregnant. Me and her biological dad, because I was living with her biological dad at his mama trailer in Fort Worth. When we got that call, his sister gave us her car. His other sister gave the gas money. We went and got our daughter. On the way back, we was telling her that she felt horrible about being pregnant her sophomore year in college. Shut the
Okay,
fuck up!
wait.
Stop yelling,
Don't
baby.
Don't
scream.
yell.
Don't
Don't
keep
yell.
interrupting me.
What?
This girl live been.
Yeah, don't get this.
Trying to not
Don't
get
get the
Stop
box
interrupted.
yelling.
taken.
We not trying to stop you, baby, but we just saying stop yelling so her live won't get taken, love. Go ahead.
When we're
Y'all stop muting her. Go ahead, Poozie.
We on our way back from Louisiana to Fort Worth. That's when me and her biological father explained to her that even she would have been considered a mistake because of how she was conceived. And we told her what he did to me in that bathroom. And we told her that we would do the best we could to raise our grandchild to make her not feel like she made a mistake, even though it was generational. So you don't get to tell me what conversation I had with my child.
Can I say something? So
Poozie, the problem is this. I understand your story and you're telling the story and we can understand that and I get it, right? But that convolutes the situation right now. You're jumping in and out of consciousness, which means in one instance you said, I was raped and I had a child out of grape. And then in another instance, you're saying, I don't know anything about it. I've never thought about it. It's never even crossed my mind. And now you're jumping back into, oh, I know what grape is. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's you're falling in and out of consciousness. And that's the part that is disingenuous and it's coming off as though you are a liar.
That Keith, and it's times like this where because I have completely moved on from what happened to me and I'm getting through my life with that situation, I really don't be caring to talk about it, but because people feel like I have to be ostracized because I don't want to keep resurfacing my trauma, that I'm a fucking liar. Sometimes you don't want to keep unscratching wounds and keep digging and picking and prying. But this is my thing. Okay, so I lied about my essay situation, grape situation. According to the definition that I read from Google, it says that I was great. So what are y'all gonna do about it?
Okay, let me tell you what I'm gonna do about it, Poozie. Please don't unmute. Let me say something, because I'm back, goddammit. And I think that I need you to understand. I think I need you to really understand where the fuck I'm coming from at this point, okay? Because you really just done got me up to a point. Okay. When I was younger, Poozie, if we were in our younger minds, I would understand what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Let me tell you something. The reason why it's disingenuous to me, the reason why it feels like a lot of me, bitch, is because, yeah, I probably didn't know what the fuck it was back then. But, bitch, if I never, ever, ever did no motherfucking research, the amount of time that we've been on this app, I've learned some shit that's done happened to me. I've learned what the fuck it was. I've learned, bitch. How the fuck? Oh, you gonna tell me right now at our 43-year-old age, don't tell me what the fuck you didn't know back then, bitch. I'm talking about right here, right now, the day before yesterday. You literally, in your words, literally set up in a live and said, I know no recollection of it. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never been essayed, attacked, or never even thought about it. Poozie, you can't tell me at your motherfucking age that you have not heard essay being associated with grape. You cannot tell me at your age that you can't think about what happened to you and not know. Like, Poozie, do you know this is not the first time that I have heard you, like, in a situation and then you just be like, well, fuck it, I didn't know. But this just ain't one of them situations to me. And that's why it fucks me up. If you say that you didn't know what essay was till yesterday, that's what I'm having a fucked up issue with, because
To tell you, but yesterday was the first time any of my phones have ever put in the word grape versus essay. And I don't give a damn who believe me. God know my motherfucking truth. I don't study shit about no essay until last night when y'all made a big deal about me not knowing the difference between the both. And again, that's some shit that I don't want to keep fucking reliving.
all right.
If I told y'all to really go back down and make sure you was really raped or essay because of the things that y'all said, y'all would say I was a fucking asshole.
I have a question.
Okay.
But that's what y'all doing to me.
Okay, hold on.
I need to figure out if it was grape or essay. Regardless, it happened and I didn't want to do it and a baby came.
Okay,
So hold on, wait a minute. So can we give her some grace? And let me tell you why. So back then, SA We didn't know what SA was. It was always great. Am I right or am I wrong?
Back
They
then,
used
I didn't
that
know what
term
the fuck it
SA
was.
back in the 80s and 90s.
Back
Yes, you
then,
did.
I didn't know
It's
what the
That's
wrong.
true. That is true.
Okay. Somebody say true, some people say wrong. I don't know, but I don't think we were using that term
Okay,
SA.
but Tia, do you not agree with me in
If she
saying
said
I
she
that
was
agree.
we've
dragged
been in
into the
enough
bathroom.
Wait a minute,
conversations?
Pookie.
She
I
changed. She
agree.
said she was dragged into the
In the bathroom,
bathroom.
bitch. I
She
walked
said
in
she
the
was
fucking.
dragged into the bathroom,
Poozie, but
right?
you not
I
finna
And then
do
she
it.
agree.
just
Yeah, she
changed it,
changing my fucking
right?
story.
She
Now
just
look,
changed it.
hold on right quick, y'all. Now the
All
thing
I'm
is,
saying
I'm
is
not
I
being
agree with
biased.
what you're saying.
Hold
I
on a
agree
second, right? Hold on, right quick. Now, I'm not being biased and I'm not being fucked up. But what I am doing at this point is, Poozie, you not finna get my shit taken from me. I don't block nobody out of her. Y'all, please tap the screen because there's plenty of motherfuckers that just don't even want me on live. So tap the screen. I'm having the conversation. But I'm just letting you know right now, I'm just kind of me, I'm human and I'm letting you know that I'm fucked up because Poozie has done just explained too much shit to me and said SA to me to just come back to me and tell me you don't know what SA is. You've used these fucking words in lives. You've explained stories in lives
Y'all
with
giving her,
these
y'all giving
Use
her
that
an
words.
word
excuse.
specifically to her daughter. She
But
used
wait,
SA specifically
No,
to
and
her daughter.
Poozie, I'm going to let you come back.
can
Whoever
I
just came up
laugh?
in her place. I'm gonna let you come back, but
Oh,
Poozie, do
did
not
drop. I'm very
make me lose
disgusted
my
right now.
page.
I'm dropped.
Laugh, can I say something?
Yes.
She changed her story today to fit the narrative that she wasn't assaulted because she says she's never been assaulted. I don't think y'all catching that. She's changing it to fit that she didn't know what it was because what came out of her mouth. What came out of her mouth came out of her mouth in an honest conversation that she was having about what she truly experienced. It wasn't no in and out of motherfucking consciousness. That's what truly happened. That shit would have triggered her consciousness. And y'all know that shit. Finding out somebody, if she was a young child and that happened to her as a young child, and then you got a mother that's passing her daughter over to her stepfather, and she's saying that she was passed over to a man and all that shit, right? That would have triggered that. That would have clicked something in her head, like, I've experienced something in that similar to that. Woo, woo, woo. She
Not about
literally said, hold on, please do not let her
bitch.
interrupt me. Please do not let her interrupt me. She literally said
You never
before
hear
her
from my
story was she was
situation.
dragged down the stairs and into the bathroom. She was dragged down the stairs and into the bathroom. Now, since she said she ain't never been assaulted and all that in that clip, now she's saying she wasn't dragged down the stairs. They walked down the stairs. Do y'all understand that she's flipping the story to fit the narrative of what she said in that lie? So y'all can sit here and say she's in and out of consciousness all y'all want to, but that's somebody that's changing the story to fit what she said in that lie.
What you gonna do
And the
about it?
reason why I ain't gonna do nothing about it, I will
So
hope
why
you
you
would just tell your daughter the
Poozie,
truth
this ain't no
because it's
what
not
you
about
gonna
what I'm
do
gonna do
about it,
about it.
mama.
It's about the
start her
fact that you
off
told your
because of
daughter this shit.
you?
Hold
Please let
I
me
don't
finish.
have a daughter
Laugh.
no more.
Please let me finish. Please let me finish,
Hold
laugh.
on.
It's the fact that she out her mouth told her daughter this shit. I wouldn't give a fuck. If on
My
the
daughter.
internet,
That
I
lady
wouldn't give a
drove a
fuck.
long time.
If I wouldn't give a fuck if on the internet she didn't tell her daughter in front of a whole bunch of people that she was a great
But
baby.
my
I
daughter
wouldn't give a fuck if she didn't embarrass that girl like
telling
that.
her,
She didn't embarrass that child like that. I don't give a fuck about no grown ass person.
telling
But
her
I
my
do give a
daughter.
fuck
She
about
never.
I do give a fuck about the product in which they bring into this world. I don't give a fuck about her
Oh,
mama. But I do give a fuck about what that child
she
probably
worried about.
experienced all her life, having a motherfucking mama that gaslights you every fucking day. And if y'all see this motherfucking woman do this shit on this app, y'all think this bitch don't do this shit in real life, y'all got the game fucked up. Her kids had to experience that shit. Her kids had to deal with that shit. Her kid had to live with that shit. And her kids still have to live with that shit. She still got kids in her house. And y'all don't see that shit. She brought her kids in front of the camera and told them that somebody said they should have been aborted. She said on the motherfucking TikTok she ain't never wanted to be a mother because her daughter was stealing. She fucking sat on here on this motherfucking app and made her kids a motherfucking spectacle on social media. And y'all sit here and y'all think this is a fucking show. This shit is real. I ain't got no trauma from this shit. My mom and me, we good. My kids and me, we good, right? This is me being an advocate for younger motherfuckers, right? Younger kids, youth, because that baby is still a baby. That baby is still a baby. That she's still a child. And her mother told her in front of all these people she was a great baby. And if y'all don't see a problem in that, she yelled at that baby and then dropped her out the box and silenced her. If y'all don't give a fuck about that, then fuck all y'all. I don't care. She told that girl she was a great baby and then dropped her out the box and took her voice away from her. Fuck that.
I wanted to respond to Tia really quick when she's saying that SA just wasn't a term that was used back then. That's true, but if you listen to the audio of what Poozie said yesterday, Poozie put it to Little Touch like she has never been touched before. She don't know what none of that is like. She said her uncles had to give her information on what it was and how to protect herself. I've never been assaulted. I've never been touched. But if you listen to what she just said, when it happened to her and she got pregnant, when she went into the hospital to have the baby, she talked to her parents. Her parents knew she couldn't take this baby home because of what happened to her, right? She said that when she moved in an apartment with the daughter's dad, she had this that they sat down with the daughter and had the conversation about what the dad did to her. So that means Poozie is well aware of what grape is. Grape has always been
Poozie, after she talks, you're going to get a chance to talk.
Grape has always been a form of SA, but not every SA is a form of grape. That's the difference. There's no difference between grape and grape is always SA. And Poozie said yesterday, well, Shara didn't know that because I've never been assaulted. But then she told the story yesterday about being dragged down the stairs, dragged into somebody else's house and SA'd. She told the story of her being attacked. She know exactly what she's saying. Poozie is lying. And like T said, the bigger issue here is not that if she's lying about her grape, okay, fine. A lot of people lie about that, sadly. The bigger issue is that she got her daughter up on this platform in front of thousands of people. This is a year later, and all of us remember what she yelled at her daughter. You don't think about the trauma that little girl deals with? You don't think about the trauma that the siblings deal with from hearing Poozie yell that shit over the phone? Hearing Poozie putting her kids on the live and telling them she wished they would have been aborted, she wished she never had them? Everybody always trying to give Poozie excuse of she falling in and out of consciousness. This is what victims is like. Maybe she don't remember. The bitch is lying. All the trauma that Poozie said that she went through, she fucking know better. I cannot stand black moms like this that'll grow up and push all these fucking babies out and then triple and quadruple down on the trauma and then push them into the black community and then get on platforms and say that's not my daughter anymore. T just called this girl your daughter over and over and you just unmuted every fucking time and yelled at T time saying that's not my child. Don't call her my fucking daughter. You are a bad fucking parent. You are horrible as a black woman. You don't deserve those kids. I hope your kids never let you around your grandchildren. You don't deserve to be around any fucking kids. Black women like you deserve to be in fucking jail or
come get them, Shar. Don't sit up. Don't do what y'all did with James. Come tell them to come get them, then, Shar. Come call them.
Mute her, please. Mute her, please.
Call them, Shar. I've already had 2 CPS cases.
Mute her, please. I'm not gonna let her talk over you.
State case now, Shar.
This is the same woman, and this is the same woman when she became homeless almost 2 years ago, got on this platform and told all her 15-year-olds business. She's not just doing it to the oldest daughter. She's doing it to the ones that's younger than 18, telling all their personal business, what happens in school and their personal life and what's happening with their body. She's a bad fucking parent just like Snapper. She don't deserve these kids. She don't deserve to be around nobody under the fucking age of 18. This girl just spews trauma. She need to be in a fucking mental institution and working that shit out.
Let me out.
Okay, so Poozie, you went, so while T is saying that that's your daughter, I thank you for this.
Okay, when I say she's not my daughter.
Wait. Let me get my question out, Poozie, and then you could talk. Why would you be, if this is your biological daughter that you had, right? Why would you be saying that she's not your daughter?
Legally, every time, this child was not raised by me. I don't know what years of this child life y'all think I had her, but I got her when she was 7. That shit lasted maybe for a summer. She went back to my mama. And then when it was probably about 2014, maybe 2014. She graduated in 2016. I graduated in 2015. My mama wanted to go ahead on and legally 100% adopt her. That child has always lived with my mother.
But
I don't know
that's your
what
child,
y'all thinking.
though,
Let me finish.
That's your child, Poozie.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't
I
give a fuck.
didn't want that child.
Hey, Poozie, don't yell that no more. Don't yell that no more, man. You don't want to make no
Let me
more
bring it down. Let me
no. I'm finna let you talk,
bring it
Poozie.
down.
Poozie, I said I'm finna let you
You know
talk,
why
man.
she hate her daughter so much? Because her daughter everything she couldn't be.
Say,
Because her
man,
daughter became
I don't
everything she
want
couldn't
about
be.
my daughter
Because
as
her
an
daughter is
alcoholic and a
successful.
drug
Because her
head.
daughter, because her
Y'all,
daughter
You are
came
a
up out of
fucking
that shit.
liar.
You jealous of your daughter, you
y'all,
dumbass.
please, man.
Never be jealous of her.
Please.
Never.
Say, please. Say.
Yeah. Let me say this. Let me.
You will never be. She's a
You
woman
are.
you will never be. She's the woman you will never be. The mother you will never be.
Please,
She keep a
y'all.
job. She keep her
Don't
shit
even deal
together.
with
She go
my
to school.
granddaughter and
She
my
got her head on her
grandson.
shoulder. She is
No,
somebody you will
sit
never
down.
be, and you hate that.
Off of the fucking system.
Hey,
You
man, is she still
delusional.
your fucking
And so what? And
child,
she still
Poozie?
keep a job.
Okay. Wow. Come on now.
Wait a minute. Hold on,
Ain't no
man.
child.
Hold on.
That girl live off
Go
of my
on.
granddaughter's SSI.
Say, Poozie,
What? And she
don't
still keep
go.
a job.
Say, let me say
The
something
apple
in
don't
my
Ain't
fall
no
life.
too
damn
far
job.
from the tree.
Let me
You
say
are
something
ridiculous.
in my life. Poozie, I don't want to drop you no more. Let me say something in my life, man.
Oh my God. I am disgusted.
Poozie, you will not be recorded again talking down on your daughter.
Lying laugh. That girl
Poozie, do
keep
you
no
hear
job.
what I'm saying to you? Do you